Let's do it. Let's get a win, man. You don't need me here. You're so good. You're a computer. We all know it. I love watching you play though, because you're a fucking machine. So I don't know, how you feeling?
I'm just hoping that I can catch up with some of the roughness that the wheel has given me in the past couple of matches. Hopefully I don't do too bad with that, but yeah, this is going to be a good match, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Whatever the wheel gives you, we're going to roll with it. You're going to be fine. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it happen. Best of luck to Damian, but Joseph is...
Yeah, good luck, Damian.
Buddy, glad to be back here playing some singles. I know my opponent, Joseph, he's a really tough competitor, so I'm looking forward to a really good fight here. I've been out of it for a while, so looking at just getting back in the ring and seeing what I can do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a good match for you. We got Joseph Olivas going up against Damian Walker. This should be a fun match. And on the desk, for the first time, we have Mr. Payson Johnson. Payson, how are you feeling about this matchup?
A new challenger approaches. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am. I am very excited to watch this match. I have been watching this fan leagues for quite a few years now, and Joseph is someone I have seen dominate for years on end. Damian is obviously a little newer, but he's had a ton of success as well. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And the promos were definitely interesting. Ethan was doing a lot of the talking for Joseph, and Damian's promo was kind of like a Coen Brothers movie in that I wasn't sure that it ended until it just kept going, and then I took him off screen. But that's okay. So we're going to bring everybody in, introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats, representing Club Dread. It is Joseph the Algorithm Olivas.
Should I do a red marker or a black marker because it was a Freddy Krueger involved match?
I've got a red marker, so you do a different one.
All right,
I got
black.
blue, so...
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do black then.
And introducing second, coming to the ring with a record of 3 wins, 3 defeats, is Damian the Pharaoh Wizard Walker.
Everybody.
Okay, so we're going to get started with round 1. Round 1's going to work like this. You're going to get 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. Remember, you have 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. And remember to keep your hands on screen at all times. So, no further ado, I will give you your first question, which is going to come in the category of musicals. In La La Land, the song Audition is about which of Mia's relatives?
I know this community is a little split on this movie. Where do you stand?
I love La La Land.
I totally do.
It's a tribute to classic movies. Like, of course I'm going to love La La Land. Like, it's a pretty Boatman movie. Honestly, it's more of a Boatman movie than a Koho movie, but Koho likes it more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Her mother?
And Damian.
I went mother.
Both incorrect. Correct answer is aunt.
All right, guys, your next question will be coming in actors and actresses. Who has appeared in the following films? Charlie's Angels, Duplex, and Firestarter.
I once started a fire when I was 12, but I'm not allowed to talk about that legally.
When you were 12 back in, 1965? Or?
Well, no, this was before I went to 1965.
Oh, got it. Makes sense.
5.
Was it always burning since the world's been turning?
2, 1. That's classified, but yes. Let's go to Damian.
Drew Barrymore.
And Joseph.
Also Drew Barrymore.
Drew, neither of these competitors are Barry Less. They've all got Drew Barrymore. That was a really dumb joke, and I apologize.
I did not clarify in that question that it was the 2000s Charlie's Angels, but I'm happy that you guys still got the correct thing. Yes.
She's the only one who is in that in a Charlie's Angels movie and Duplex and Firestarter. So it's all good. Anyway, as we get into your next question, which is going to come in the category of sports movies, what college sport is the film Glory Road about? Payson.
Yes.
I know Cameron Holtzman, not a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where Kirk Kalkowski stands. Michael, big sports guy. Where are you on the sports spectrum?
I'm not the biggest sports fan, but I can fake it very well. Like if people are talking about sports, I can usually hang a little. Like I can probably name about 5-6 quarterbacks, if that makes sense.
3, 2, 1. So you know a lot about tennis then. Let's go to Joseph.
You should have said 5 athletes. 4. It's countdown. Basketball.
And Damian.
Basketball.
That is correct.
All right, guys. Your fourth question will be coming in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Name 2 of the 5 actors we see play replicants in 1982's Blade Runner.
I've never ran on a blade. I feel like that would be painful.
It hurts, but it can get soothing, if you understand what I mean. Like, right after a shower, just take a razor and just, on the hair of your foot. What am I doing?
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Damian.
Yeah, I don't got it.
And Joseph.
Rutger Hauer and Brian James.
I believe
That is
that is correct. Joseph taking a
getting the first lead here, 3-2. Getting to your next question. Going to come in the category of animated. The Iron Giant takes place in what decade?
I love this movie. This movie's so good.
I've only seen this movie once, actually. Because Go ahead.
Oh, I watched it a ton as a kid, and then I revisited, I'd say, when I was like 18, and I was like, wow, this movie is even better than I could have remembered.
2, 1, hands down. I saw it once when 2 years ago, and it's great. Let's go to Joseph.
This is question 5, so let's do the 1950s.
And Damian.
I went with the 80s.
1950s is correct.
Yeah.
We get into your next question, category of drama. Who plays Paula Alquist, a woman who is driven to the brink of madness by her husband in 1944's Gaslight? I watched Gaslight in December for the first time.
What did you think?
I really like this movie.
That's good.
Really enjoy this one.
I have yet to see this film, but I have heard nothing but great things.
It's the best Hitchcock movie Hitchcock never made.
So I will definitely check it out.
That's Charade.
3, 2, 1. Both of those fit that description weirdly well.
Very good.
Go to Damian.
Jim Novak.
And Joseph.
Ingrid Bergman.
That is correct.
Correct. All right. Your pen ultimate question comes in the category of crime. Finish this quote from Cool Hand Luke. What we've got here is blank. Looking for 3 words.
I prefer the sequel, Hot Feet Larry.
Hot Feet Larry. I prefer the prequel, Middle Hands. Wow. No.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We've all been there, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's go to Joseph.
Failure to communicate.
And Damian.
Failure to communicate.
That is correct.
That is correct.
To quote one of my favorite SNL sketches, failure to launch. That's not the quote. Well, it's a movie.
Yeah.
As we get into your final question, category of romance. Who plays Jill Davis, the ex-wife of Isaac, in Manhattan? Manhattan Project. That is a team that, from our day, debuts tomorrow, but by the time this gets released, it will already be out.
That's a very good point. Quite excited for that match. I hope it ends up being an explosive outcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Damian.
I don't have it.
And Joseph.
Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep is correct. So it is 3-7, Joseph's lead. As we get into round two. Round two is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions, whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, or if they get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. Categories we have in our lovely wheel tonight are Damian Strength of View Universe and Nightmare on Elm Street. Joseph Strengths of Oscars and Michael Mann. We also have drama, 80s, The Slice, and sci-fi fantasy. And I have Australians messaging me about how terrible my puns are. Anyway, which is fair. Anyway, we are going to bring in Joseph's manager since he is in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I mean, Joseph, I feel like second is usually better, but also you're running really hot right now. I mean, how are you feeling?
I mean, let's just go with the usual second.
All right, let's go second. Yeah.
All right. Damian, this is your spin. And it's going to land on the category of drama. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Spin again.
Okay. And this is the category you are stuck with. Landon Joseph Strength of Oscars. I will give Damian his questions in Oscars.
Would you like me to take these, or would you like to take them?
I can take them.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm an Oscars shill. I mean, I'm pretty sure you are also an Oscars shill. But
Yes.
okay, Damian, your first question, category of Oscars. What film won Best Picture for films released in 1951? And if we can see both hands on screen, please.
Oh, do I not have both?
Now you got it.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, An American in Paris. B, A Place in the Sun. C, All About Eve. D, The African Queen.
Go D.
D is incorrect. Joseph, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, An American in Paris. B, A Place in the Sun. C, All About Eve. D, The African Queen.
One of the worst of the 50s, An American in Paris.
Yikes opinion, but you're correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, A Streetcar Named Desire should have won that year.
I don't disagree, but it's not the... There are multiple worse ones. Anyway, what singer won the Oscar for the song Say You, Say Me from the film White Nights?
Let's go multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Peter Cetera, B, Carly Simon, C, Lionel Richie, D, Irene Cara.
Lionel Richie.
That is correct for 1 point. Say you, say me. Okay. As we get to your next question in Oscars, Stanley Kubrick received his final Best Director nomination for what film?
Go multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, Eyes Wide Shut, B, Full Metal Jacket, C, Barry Lyndon, D, A Clockwork Orange.
Eyes Wide Shut.
That is incorrect. Joseph, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, Eyes Wide Shut, B, Full Metal Jacket, C, Barry Lyndon, D, A Clockwork Orange.
Barry Lyndon.
That is correct for 1 point. And your penultimate question, category of Oscars. What was the only film released in the 90s to win both Best Supporting Actor and Best Picture?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, The Silence of the Lambs, B, Unforgiven, C, The English Patient, D, Shakespeare in Love.
The English Patient.
That is incorrect. Joseph for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, The Silence of the Lambs, B, Unforgiven, C, The English Patient, D, Shakespeare in Love.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven is correct.
One of the best picture winners of the 90s, in my opinion.
Agreed on that one.
Same. Yep.
And your final question, Damian. How many Oscars did Jojo Rabbit win?
2.
That is incorrect. Joseph for the 1 point steal.
Just one adapted screenplay, right?
That is correct.
All right, so if I'm not mistaken, I have Joseph at 12 and Damian at 4.
I might have missed a Joseph point because I just have Joseph at 11. Let me just, because he had 7, then he got, you know what? I think I didn't give him the 2 point steal. That's what it was. I just gave him the 1. That's where I messed up. Okay, we're good. All right, so it is 12-4 as we get into Joseph's spin.
Do we need Ethan in or?
Oh, is Ethan not in? I thought I brought him in.
I didn't know.
And you land on the slice. Would you like to spin that or spin again?
So, I mean, where you're at score-wise right now, like, I think you could either take it or spin again. I think you're safe. So if you feel good with these movies, I would say go for it. But there's nothing on the wheel that really, like, scares me for you. So however you're feeling.
Can't tell if Joseph.
I'll just take it just because I don't want to risk something worse.
That sounds good, man. You got this. Multiple choice your way through it. You're good.
Okay, taking the slice. Payson, if you want to give Joseph those questions.
Yes, Joseph, here are 5 questions in exclusively pizza-themed movies. I'm sorry, that is not what they are. All right. Your first question. Who directed Jesus Christ Superstar?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice. Is it A, David Green, B, Bob Fosse, C, Milos Forman, or D, Norman Jewison?
Bob Fosse.
That is incorrect. Damian for a 1 point steal. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, David Green, B, Bob Fosse, C, Milos Forman, or D, Norman Jewison?
D, as in dog.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
And Damien, if you could just angle your board a little, that's perfect. Thanks.
All right, here we go. In Jonah, a VeggieTales movie, which character is driving the van when it breaks down at the start of the film?
I believe it's Bob the Tomato.
That is correct for 2 points. Oh. All right. Question number 3. In Clue, what character says the quote, "I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife"?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, our multiple choice options. Is it A, Mr. Green, B, Wadsworth, C, Professor Plum, or D, Colonel Mustard?
The one I had in mind before the options was Colonel Mustard. So Colonel Mustard.
That is incorrect. Damian for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Mr. Green, B, Wadsworth, C, Professor Plum, or D, Colonel Mustard?
Professor Plum.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We are looking for Chuck McGill himself, Mr. Green.
I appreciate that reference.
Hey, Better Call Saul. All right, your penultimate question. In Paul Blart Mall Cop, Vex henchmen are all codenamed after what?
Oh, jeez. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, reindeer, B, 80s bands, C, Batman actors, or D, Christmas songs?
Five.
80s bands?
That is incorrect. Damian, for a 1-point steal, is it A, reindeer, B, 80s bands, C, Batman actors, or D, Christmas songs?
Reindeer.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. I apologize for that pause. I was about to give the multiple choice options for another question. I am very happy I paused.
All good.
All right. And your final question in the slice. What was the name of Mark's website he crashed the Harvard server with in the social network?
Five. Four.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, the Harvard connection, B, hot or not, C, then you, or D, face mash?
Can you repeat the options, please?
He gets one free repeat.
Yeah, he gets two.
All right, yeah. Okay. Is it A, the Harvard connection, B, hot or not, C, venue, or D, face mash?
C?
That is incorrect. Damian, for a 1-point steal, is it A, the Harvard connection, B, hot or not, C, venue, or D, face mash?
B as in boy.
That is also, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for D, face mash.
Can I hear what the question said again?
Yes. What was the name of Mark's website he crashed the Harvard server with in the social network?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So it is 14-6. Joseph's still in the lead as we get into round three. Round three is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want. Their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. The options they will be able to pick from tonight are directors, horror, Billy Wilder, comedy, comic book movies, romance, mystery thriller, 2000s. We're going to let them pick their categories right now. We will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back into round three, and our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Damian has chosen his 1 in comedy, his 2 in comic book movies, his 3 in horror, and his 4 in 2000s, whereas Joseph has picked his 1 in horror, his 2 in 2000s, his 3 in mystery thriller, and his 4 in directors. So we're going to start with Damian. So, listen, if you want to give Damian his 1-point question category of comedy.
Absolutely. All right, Damian, your 1-point question in the category of comedy. Who plays Cher Horowitz in Clueless?
Alicia Silverstone.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Damian, your 2-point question in the category of comic book movies. What is the first and last name of the man who eventually becomes the Joker in 2019's Joker?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, the correct answer was Arthur Fleck.
Yep.
We are in a situation where Damian must hit both his 3 and his 4-pointer, or else Joseph will win the match via TKO.
All right, and just to make sure the 3-pointer was in horror, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Damien, your 3-pointer in the category of horror. The film The Descent follows 6 friends spelunking in what East Coast state?
Jeez.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Damien's first repeat.
All right, Damien, your 3-pointer in the category of horror. The film The Descent follows 6 friends spelunking in what East Coast state?
Yeah, I got nothing. Maine.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, it is Joseph the Algorithm Olivas. The correct answer, if I'm not mistaken, was
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, so we are going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher tonight, Damian. Damian, you weren't able to pull out the win, but you were able to hang in there, make it at least to round 3. How are you feeling overall?
Wasn't great. You're not going to do well if you have that low of a first round. In the second round didn't treat me so well either. So overall, pretty poor performance. But what can you do? Sometimes you just have one of those days.
That's fair. You know, sometimes the things just don't go your way. Sometimes, you know, if it is tricky to come back from those round 1 starts. But, you know, we obviously still want to keep seeing you back. When you do play your next match, is there anyone you want to face?
Not in a spot to call out anyone at this point. Just whoever's in range for me. I'm looking forward to the next competition.
That's fair. That's fair. So we're going to go over to our winner tonight, Joseph, as manager Ethan. Joseph, you pulled off the victory. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for taking away Payson because I was an embarrassment in round 2. So
My bad.
Oh.
No, but anyway, yeah, round 2 was a little rough for me and both of us. It was kind of not where we wanted to land on. Apparently, I need to rewatch. What was it? What was the one that Paul Blart Mall Cup? Apparently, because
you don't have to rewatch
that one.
The Social Network, yes. Paul Blart Mall Cup.
I have seen the Social Network recently, but I misunderstood the question, and I'm kind of mad about that. But anyway, yeah. Honestly, sometimes this happens. The questions aren't in what we want, but you know, the next game shouldn't be. The next game will be another opportunity to like go for a better game. Hopefully I can do better. And I'm sure also that Damian's going to do better the next game that he has because he also has some really great games which he's played and I've seen him. So like, you know, it was a little of an off day for us both, but in the end it was in my favor. So like I've at least.
Oh, Joseph is frozen.
Well, really, while he's frozen, I will say, I know he said he had a rough round too. But I mean, he pulled Bob the Tomato, so I don't know why he's complaining about round 2. That's all we needed.
That's fair.
You're in.
All right.
Yeah, really quick, I'll just say, I mean, Joseph killed it. He played a great game. I mean, round 2 was a little rough, but he pulled Bob the Tomato, like I said. Damian got stuck with Oscars, which sucks. You know, I know how that feels. It's rough, but Joseph killed it. He's going to keep playing. He's going to keep winning. Boatman pronounces ant correctly. I've been made fun of for being from Long Island saying it that way, but we know it's the right way. So it's a great match.
Very good. Well, thank you to Ethan. Thank you to Joseph. Payson, final thoughts on the match?
Yeah, you know, TKO suck when you're on the losing end. And yeah, I think Damian's going to bounce back just as strong as ever. Joseph, he's one of the most technically proficient trivia minds I think we have in this league, and you know he's going to keep on doing great things. But yeah, overall, this was a fun match to watch.
Absolutely. So from Joseph, from Ethan, from Damian, from Payson, and from myself, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.